We're going to speak today about video streaming and how our software UgCS Video can facilitate different tasks. Our webinar will consist of several blocks. We will start from very general overview of video streaming setup, standard video streaming setup. Also, we will speak a little bit about what is specific and what is unique about our video streaming. And specifically, we will talk about geo-referenced video. Also, we will demonstrate you how to use this video together with geographical information systems. But we will start from very common task when one may need to get a drone video footage from remote location to a headquarters or a command center. And this can be an emergency situation that you want to demonstrate to some decision makers, or you are participating in some search and rescue operation, and again, you want to share video footage with other people. Or, for example, you may need just to demonstrate progress on a construction site to your boss or some top management. And with UgCS Video, you can easily set up a live stream from the drone. In this presentation, we will mainly demonstrate DJI drones, but technically it is possible to integrate also other drones, so it may require some additional effort. When we will demonstrate video streaming, you may keep in mind that this video stream in real life can be transferred over LTE network or over your private network, like a private cellular network or private Wi-Fi, anything. And also video can be recorded. And I hope Yanis is ready to demonstrate the first part, how online streaming can be set up. Yanis, can you start?
Yes.
Okay, so let's move to the first block and see how it works in reality.
Okay. UgCS video solution is additional component for main UgCS software. So there's a very basic installer without additional settings required to specify. You can just set it up on your computer where UgCS is already installed. At first, I will show the setup when UgCS client and the UgCS video player are installed on the same computer, and I will connect two drones and get stream from two drones. So basically, video service installer installs additional video service, which can be seen from UgCS Service Manager, and also stopped or restarted, or auto start can be removed if you are not using the video streaming functionality. So there are no changes in UgCS client. So I have already one drone connected, and here's another one. So to view stream on a computer, you simply start UgCS video player. It connects to local address. Now I will switch the stream from my computer to my Android device. So there will be new version of UgCS for DJI application 2.23 with additional settings for streaming. So to set up stream, you need to access the menu. Choose a live stream provider. The default preference is no live stream provider. You have to choose UgCS video server and set up in live stream preferences. Default option is use video server for SSDP. It is when Android device and computer are connected to the same network. In case you need to stream remotely, you can specify the IP address for the UgCS video server, and I have applied these settings right now. So you specify the IP address. This is address for our local network. Enable custom server address connection. There's also possible to enable transcoding, video transcoding to decrease necessary bandwidth for internet connection. In cases you have not available LTE with high speeds and to transfer image without major losses, we have created this transcoding option. I will now stream without transcoding. So after this setup, just press ready to stream. And now I will switch back to my computer. So there are three options. In video player, you can view 1, 2, or 4 streams parallel. So selecting this icon, you can see the active streams that are being streamed to our server. So you select the stream and it will go on the screen. I will now set up also stream from second device. Now, the second device from which I'm going to stream is DJI Crystal Sky. And here appears the second. And from this link, you can switch between the drones. Video stream resolution is the same as on the device which is connected to the drone. So on the right side there is stream from my phone. So this resolution is more widescreen. And on the left side, this is a stream from DJI Crystal Sky device. Then there is option to record video streams just by pressing start recording button. Records are saved on the server. So from video player can be installed also on other machines. So there's possible design that there is one server where the stream is to which the drones is streaming, but you can connect remotely with a video player to the server and view the streams. So I'll stop recording and show how recordings are listed on the server. So all the recordings are stored in the database. There are no human readable files like file system, and it is possible to download each of the videos. So I will download the videos which I have recorded earlier today in the field with a geographic reference. In these live streams, as the drones are currently inside the building, the coordinates are not shown, but on the field here will be, if the drone is flying in the field, here are shown the coordinates from drone GPS. I would like to save video file recently created today. So you can choose the default location is video folder for the documents. You can choose location where to save the video file. The default file name is the drone name, date of the flight, and time when video recording was started. I will give a friendly name. That was one video, and the second one that's the way how to save the videos. Unnecessary videos you can delete. So you choose delete record. There is a confirmation asked, so you don't delete the video record by accident. And when this delete is performed, then the video record and all the data is deleted from database and it can't be restored. The search works based on the drone name. So I can select the part of the drone name which I would like to search for. Then there is a date. Also, it's the date for when recording was started. And the end time, also for time period when recording was made. So apply these filters and get selected records. Okay, now we can switch to another computer where I saved both these video files, and there is set up UgCS. And I will show how you can get these images into UgCS and play video and see the georeference data. So getting video into UgCS is very simple. You open some existing project or create the new one, and just drag and drop the video file into the UgCS interface. Press play. and you can see the video, the flight, and also where the drone was at the moment when it captured this location.
So next, what we are going to show you is how you can use the recorded video during your post-flight analysis. So as I mentioned before, one of the key features of the video that we do record with our software is that each frame has a geographical referencing. So we use a special data format that allows to store not only the imagery, not only frames, but also some additional data which may contain geographical coordinates. So that is so-called MISB format with special annotation. And the recorded video is compatible with so-called full motion video, which this term was introduced by SRI company with their UgCS product. UgCS is one of the, I believe most of you familiar with UgCS, but for those who do not, UgCS is one of the most popular geographical information systems, where you can manage your spatial data, different vector layers, for example, your industrial object information, raster data, vector data, etc. And UgCS supports this full motion video. So what we are going to show next is how you can open the recorded video in the UgCS player. After opening video, you will be able to see a synchronized video with a point on the map showing current drone position. So you can incorporate this video feed into your existing spatial database and use it and combine it, for example, with another layers that you may have. So, for example, you may, one of the projects that we are working on right now is, for example, a combining of data from the methane sensor installed on the drone with the video. So at the end of the survey, we get the recorded video annotated with measurements from laser methane detector and also with GPS coordinates. And this recorded video will be submitted to the end user as the result of the work. So this is one of the examples of possibilities of the system. One of the primary means for protecting industrial objects, construction sites, public areas is video surveillance. That's pretty obvious. And there are a lot of camera manufacturers, and there are several existing software solutions for managing video cameras, such as Milestone, Luxriot, and others. And this infrastructure is very typical, and many organizations have existing video monitoring rooms. And so what we want to propose is the way to easily integrate drone into existing video monitoring setup and treat a drone as a normal surveillance camera.
choose your recording server to which you would like to add the new camera, and choose add hardware option. Choose the manual one. Specify the username and password if you would like for the camera, or leave the default settings. Then you have to choose a profile, and that's a universal one and universal one channel. Then you have to enter IP address for UgCS video server and administration port. Administration port is this one, which you can see in the upper right corner of UgCS video player. Select hardware model and press next. Choose default camera group. So is it chosen? And finish. So there's new instance created here. Just a few additional settings. Here is a button near each of the streams where you can copy RTSP URL link. It can be also played by other players which supports RTSP. So from this link you get the drone ID, copy it into the connection URL, and define RTSP port also from this URL. And save the settings. So here's a preview, can already be seen. Launch the client. And the camera appears in the camera list. Okay, now I will switch to other computer where I have Luxriot software installed. First, you need to add the device, give the friendly name, choose the model. In this case, the model will be generic RTSP compatible. Specify network settings, the IP address of UgCS server, and the management port of server. Then copy the ID. And edit channels. Open channel properties, add TSP. Deselect these checkboxes for the port usage. Select the port specified in the copied link and copy the ID. It's important to leave the backslash here. And here's the video. Okay, this was regarding the setup for Luxriot. And at the end, I will switch again device and show the UgCS for DJI application on Crystal Sky device. So to install UgCS for DJI on Crystal Sky on smart controller, you will now require only to download the APK file to the device, install, and well, just start. During the first start, connection to the internet is mandatory, so application can download the data from FlySafe database. And there are no more messages and warnings regarding Google Play services, because we have integrated the Mapbox as a map source. And now it's default map source for UgCS for DJI when the application is started on devices where Google Play services are not present. There are the same settings available for video streaming. And this device also was streaming video earlier.
So we can answer questions. If you have any, please post them into Q&A. Also, I would like to say, I would like to jump back to the Milestone integration and say that the URLs that for the video feeds of the drones, RTSP URLs that you get from the video player, they are permanent, so you can configure when you add this URL to video management system, either Milestone or Luxriot, you do not have to reconfigure it in the future. So you add it once, and then when the same drone is connected again to the same UgCS video server, then the URL for video management system will remain the same. So is there a new APK for Crystal Sky already available for downloads? We are going to publish it very soon. That's the version that we are releasing right now. So it will be available soon, and we will send notification to all our existing clients and all participants of the webinar when this version will be available for download. So we are polishing it right now. We'll push it to our website shortly.
So And we have again some connectivity issues. It seems that the internet is very overloaded these days. I think we will finish on this all. We presented the solution, and as I said, we have we will publish the video recording. We will publish Q&A, and we will inform you about that. So if you have any other questions, please just send them directly to support@ugcs.com. Visit the homepage video.ugcs.com, and there is contact form. You can provide your questions there. And yes, thank you very much for joining us today. I hope you all are safe and sound, and let's keep it that way. So till next time. Thank you and bye-bye.